And I'm so grateful that I have him, even though I wanted a brother or a sister for him. But I have to be thankful that I do have him. And I know he knows I'm a good mom and that he loves me very much. It's just not meant to be. It's just not meant to be. It's just not. I just want to hug my son. It's not confirmed. I mean, let's just take a test right now. Let's just take a test right now. Okay? Let's just do it. Let's just take a test right now. No. These haters are bad, aren't they? These haters are pretty bad. Thanks. Thanks for your concern. Thanks for being nice. Appreciate it. Get help. Wow. Never in my life have I seen so much hate. Wow. Wow. Never in my life have I seen so much hate. Never in my life have I had this many people wow. Wow. Man. I have no words for a lot of you haters that are honestly saying that. I have no words. At the end of the day, you're just internet people. That's really what it is. Somebody that just like lost a baby. And I need mental health. And I need to be put in a psych ward just because I lost a baby. After a year of trying, a second miscarriage. And you wonder why I'm not crying. You know, if I wasn't crying, I would be worried. I think this is very normal. I mean, I think if it happened to you, you would probably be hyperventilating, emotional up the fucking wall. Because as a mother, when you lose a child, no matter if it's chemical, a stillborn, it is still a baby. And it still hurts. You know, crying heals the soul. And you could always you can call me a liar. You can call me whatever names in the book, whatever. Feel free to do that. But Danny should have never said anything. And then everyone's now talking about it. And maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but you know what? You're bound to know anyway. It's bound to happen. So, doesn't really matter. I was just told that a few hours ago, so I am just very emotional. As I should be. Like I said, if I wasn't crying, I would be concerned. I would be concerned if I was not crying. I just have to be like, you know what? God said it's not the right time. It's not the right time. So, it is what it is, you guys.
Hey, you.
Hey.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm here for you and that I support you. And I'm all of those haters out there, you can hate me too. I don't care. And I want you to check your messages because I've been trying to contact you. And that I have started taking notes. I've got screenshots. I've got names. I've been in contact with my lawyers. I've been in contact with my doctors, and I'm going to back you up 110%. And I'm going to come after those people with or without you, because you know what? Those haters, they need to be held accountable for the stress that they put upon you this last time, because that has everything to do with a miscarriage. And you know what? To clarify, for all those people asking what a threatened miscarriage is, a threatened miscarriage is a threatened miscarriage after and only after a pregnancy has been confirmed. That is why it is called a threatened miscarriage. And you could very well be still pregnant.
How?
Well,
Because I'll tell you what happened. It doesn't make any sense because when I got out of this doctor's office, I had a urine test and it was negative. But then I went to Publix and I got a test. I got two, and I got the one with the digital, and it still said pregnant.
okay. What kind of, did you go in? So did they draw blood when you went to the ER?
Yes, they did. They ran a levels, but I haven't gotten the test back because they sent it off. They sent it off yet. Maybe I
Oh,
had twins, and maybe one of them passed, and I'm still pregnant.
that could be very well possible. That could be one of your, it's possible during, like even if it were to be like a chemical pregnancy, that your body absorbed it, or, you know, it could very well happen in a case like that. And with all of
They're
your,
still coming up positive, but I don't understand how the hospital's urine test said negative, and then I just took a home test and it said positive.
that is very weird. You should have asked them to retest you because there could have been like some cross contamination to mess it up, or
It doesn't
completely
say.
wrong on their end. Yeah, that is very bizarre.
Yeah, I'll even show you. I even took it. I was on the phone with an OBGYN, and I was in my car, and I have a receipt. If I can find the receipt, I can even show you. I went to Publix on the same day to get this test, and it said pregnant. I even have another one, and I can even do it, again. It just doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. And now I'm bleeding, and it was pink discharge. It was brown, and then and then it got heavy,
Hmm.
and then now I'm having some clots.
Yeah, brown indicates old blood too. Um,
Unless it was my adenomyosis,
yeah,
and
that could be too. Did they address any of those
no, they said
possibilities?
no. They said I have to go see my OBGYN.
That's very weird. That's not like standard of care either. Like they brushed off all of those other conditions, which is not okay.
And well, they did the ultrasound too, and there was no sac. But then the ultrasound person said that you're about 4 weeks, that you're not gonna see a sac.
Hmm. Well,
It
I would
doesn't
wait
make
for the
any sense.
blood work to come back, but that's very bizarre that they would discharge you from the hospital without getting the blood work results first, especially if there was especially calling it a threatened miscarriage. Oh, and also for the people that in their lives that are saying that that you put in that it was a threatened miscarriage. No, it was not you. It was the hospital because it said discharged with a threatened
Yeah,
miscarriage.
look it.
That
I
was
can
a
show you.
discharge note, not a Gabby note, people. It would, if it was a Gabby note, it would be a complaint. At the top of it would be what the patient came in with. It would see the patient's complaint, not discharged with.
Yeah,
So to clarify that as well.
yeah, but they're not gonna believe anybody else. That's the problem.
Oh, girl, they have one goal and one goal only, and that is to bring you down with anything and everything. If you were to take a shit, they'd tell the whole world that it wasn't your shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm I'm here for you. So you make sure you check your messages and message me back so that we can get in contact so that we can get this other ball rolling, because no one deserves to, I mean, your past is in your past for a reason. No one deserves to keep reliving the same nightmare over and over again. And you deserve the right to move on, period. You do. And people need to let it go. And I mean, if this is going to continue on like this, how are you supposed to have a successful pregnancy in the future? How are you supposed to not have any stress if people are just going to come at you from every angle? I mean, they're coming at you for what you're eating, for fuck's sake.
I know.
That's ridiculous. I watch them nitpick at you for clothes you decide to wear every day. That's not right. And they have an opinion about every little thing that you do, and that is not fair. That is not fair at all. This is a free fucking country, and
Yeah.
no one deserves that.
No, thank you. I needed
No
to
one
hear.
does.
Thanks. So, do you think I still could be pregnant?
I mean, I really can't say because I'm not a doctor, but it is very, very, very weird how that home pregnancy test is still picking up positive and the hospital's urine test did not. That is very weird.
Yeah.
Very, very weird. I've had 8 miscarriages myself and a stillborn baby, but I tell you, just hang on for hope because I had 5 healthy babies, twins included. So, and I have your conditions plus a ton of other health issues, and I had all of those healthy babies. So,
Really?
yes. So when they're rattling off that, oh, she has endometriosis and all of this, and that, it's impossible for her to become pregnant. She can't have babies. Oh, let me tell you, yes, you can. Oh, you can. You can. Hello? Surprise twins for me in the end. You can have babies. For sure.
So, congratulations to you, Mama.
Oh, thank you. But let me tell you, those girls, when they get older, you're going to be wishing you weren't be wishing for a girl. Because let me tell you, from what I've seen between you and Danny and your sass back and forth, oh, helly, you're going to be in for it.
Oh, man, I can only imagine. Girls.
It'll be fun, though. But like I said, I am here for you, and I don't care what anybody says about me, and they can go ahead and do a deep dive into my life. And yes, I did get in trouble with Department Health of whatever human services, and I was overpaid in food stamps. Oh my God, go make some really pathetic cartoon videos about that. But guess what? I did my time. I paid for the crime, and I paid it back. Rip me apart. Oh, and I've got some
in the closet.
Yeah. Oh, what else is going to jump out at them for when they take a deep dive into my life? Oh, some driving while not having a valid license. Yeah, that'll come out too. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of exciting things out there. Oh, and I have some silly TikToks, but that's about it. Have fun, guys. But I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Yes, and if you never, ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask because that's just who I am and what I'm here for. And when you finally feel hungry today, please let me know so I can get you some comfort food and send it to you, DoorDash, whatever. I'm all ready because Danica, my daughter, still wants to do that random act of kindness for you. Because she is like the ambassador leader for her bullying and mental health awareness group for her high school here. And so she is very touched by your story, and she's very, very, like, she looks up to you for how strong you are, and she said nobody should have had to go through what you go through. And for number one, she says you're weird just like we are, and that people shouldn't judge you for being weird and quirky, and like no one's on drugs for being weird and out of this like 1 minute, being okay, doing your diamond art, and then all of a sudden you just have an outburst of being weird. I mean, that's just who we are.
I have a weird personality, but I'm fun. I'm outgoing, and I have ADHD, and so I
get it.
Everywhere.
So am I. My platform on TikTok is all over the place. So that's what we call ADHD and being quirky.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. They think I'm bipolar, but I'm like ADHD and bipolar. You get mixed up.
Oh yes, we do.
So it's not always that.
Yes, and people also don't understand that your pupils change with your moods. Just like some people, their eye colors change with their moods.
People think they know it all, and they really don't.
No, they don't. And it's really, really sad that even in the short time that my algorithm has changed a little bit around, and how many creators out there literally sit there and record your live streams, and they will pick it apart for hours after you're done with your lives. It's ridiculous.
They're gonna have fun with this one.
Oh my God, yes they are. I can't wait to go back on after your live stream is done today and listen to myself.
Go for it, girl, because I'm gonna shut it all down. I'm gonna go take care of my family and.
I know. I'll be doing the same thing, but I'm sure tomorrow at work, my coworkers will be like, Helene, what were you doing yesterday? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I plead the fifth.
Definitely the fifth, right? Yeah.
But I really wanted you to know that there is someone out there that you've never met before. I mean, you may have crossed paths with me in Illinois when you lived there, but that's about it.
Oh, you're so kind. Very, very sweet soul. Thank you. I needed to hear this.
Yes, and I don't want you to ever feel like you're alone, because right now what you're going through is you've got to be feeling really lonely, and have all of this hate on top of it and everybody ripping you to shreds. It's just not okay, and it's not fair. And I mean, I feel like you've had Judgment Day put upon you like a million times, and that's not fair either.
No, it's not.
And I mean, I've stuck up for you and Danny like so many times, just like in like people reposting like little clips of your lives and stuff, and they tear me apart, and I don't care. I don't care. It's easier to be kind than it is to rip people apart. And these people claim that they're doing justice by bringing awareness for people scamming and whatever it may be, but they're not doing anything other than stooping to a level of, I don't know what to even call it.
Well, I have my live gifts off, and that should say some stuff, because it's not about gifts. It's not about feeling sorry. It's just I have a platform on here that I have grew with a lot of moms myself, and so it's a connection, and that's really what it is. It's a connection.
Yep, and they've made it out to something that is entirely different. And that's not fair. It's not fair at all.
No, it's not.
So let's work together and make these people swallow their own words.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna message you.
yes, definitely.
I will.
I'll be in your corner, and let's get you back up and strong and happy and smiling, and then you and Aaron can try again, and I'll be your greatest cheerleader, I guess. And like I said, I don't care if people tear my life apart, and they can call me the next scammer, I guess.
We'll be scammers together.
Yes, but I can't. There's the one thing I can't do, though. I can't do I can't do the splits. I'm sorry. I could try, but that I'll be in the hospital and I'll be there forever.
Nah, it's okay. I probably can't do the splits right now either.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Maybe in a little bit. But doctor says I have to put my feet up and rest all day today.
Yes, that's definitely a must. Oh, and you probably might. I'll send you. I can't say the word for the life of me. Medical terms, like I'm familiar with if I hear them, but I can't say them. But I'll look it up. I have it, but I'll look it up in my my chart, and I will send it to you. But you should have your OBGYN look into it and see if you have it. But it's common for. Nope, I have that too, though. But I'm sure you have it, right?
No, I only have endometriosis and adenomyosis, and that's it.
I'm really surprised that they haven't done anything for PCOS, because
I could have it.
I was thinking because of, I'm not trying to point it out, and please forgive me for saying it, but you know when you had your breakout on your face, and you get those breakouts on your face, they're really consistent with the PCOS like patterns of where you break out. And with your weight gain, it's in the areas where people who have PCOS weight gain their weight. And then I don't know, do you have furry face anywhere? Like, do you have a little fur anywhere?
No, not that I know of.
Yep. You can get facial hair from that too. But there's another term for types of periods where you get really, really heavy periods and you pass really big blood clots. I forgot the term, but when I figure out what that is, I'll send that word to you so that you can write it down and have the doctors look into it, because it also contributes to anemia too. And then once you get that under control, if you do have it, or if you get your anemia under control, it'll make it easier to get pregnant.
Okay. Maybe I just need like a DNC or something, or like the doctor needs.
I'm surprised that they didn't like go ahead. That's why when they said threatened miscarriage, that's why I'm thinking that they still don't know for sure, and that you could still be pregnant, because they would have done a DNC right then and there had they had.
That's why like when the ER doctor called my OBGYN, he confirmed it with her that I was pregnant. And so that's when he probably called it a threatened miscarriage, and I have to go follow up with my OBGYN.
Yeah, because also
he goes, you had a positive blood work HGC. Now they didn't do because like I showed him my chart, and they said that he said they did a quantitative, not a quantitative or whatever, which
instead of qualitative. Okay.
Yes. So he said, I ordered you a quantitative to know what the numbers are, if they decreased or if they increased. So I'm not going to know that until I think today or tomorrow.
Yeah. Just
So
be really careful, like keep track, make sure that you don't, if you start to get really sick or if you get a fever or anything like that, because if you didn't do a DNC, like the risks of, if it is a miscarriage, the risk of you getting sick and stuff like that, because if they keep it inside of you, but I mean, I guess it's early enough that you would pass it on your own, but if anything gets missed and like anything stays inside of you, the risk of getting sick it's really scary.
Yeah, yeah. So I got to call my OBGYN because they said that I have to get in with them to figure this all out.
Yeah, definitely get in, call her right away, because like I said, that I'd be worried about if there does need to be a DNC needing to be done, and because of the risk of getting sick and getting an infection, because if you were to get an infection, you could go septic. Oh, great. Now I'm saying this, and now everybody's going to go on a tangent like, oh, now Gabby's going to freak out and say she's going to go septic. And I bet you somebody's already saying that. I bet you they're saying it right now.
You're funny, but it's so true.
Yeah.
I feel a little better, so thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. And little do they all know, those little like birds out there. I'm a very smart girl, so don't fuck with me. Right? Do not fuck with me.
That's right to find out.
Yep. But all right. You continue on here and make sure you piss everybody off. Well, not everybody off, but... And also, you have a bad mod, because I have been muted multiple times on your lives when I've been sticking up for you. Like, they will delete some of my comments, and then out of nowhere, I get muted. Like, more than 70% of the time, they'll mute me.
Okay. So the thing is that I have gotten people to only mute and not blocked.
Okay.
So, like, I'd rather you guys be muted than blocked.
Yep, definitely.
But I will work on this mod thing, and I'll look into it.
Yep, and if you need a help modding, I'm not, like, I'd be glad to do it, but you don't have to if you don't need to.
I will keep you in mind, for sure.
Definitely.
But I will did you message me on here or on my other platform?
I messaged you on TikTok. I had to change my name to Kay Borseth from Colleen Maristella because my hubby got his undies in a twist. He's like, why don't you use your married name? And I was like, fine, whatever. So I messaged you from, I have a cleaning, I have 2 accounts. One's a cleaning page. I don't think I messaged you from that one, but It's just under K Borseth, it should say. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was a couple days ago. A few days ago. Oh, weird. I see myself on my laptop. All right, yeah, but you should be able to find me there. And I did email you like last week or something with screenshots from my chart so that if you ever needed to use them to debunk that one lady that's always trying to say that you write your own my chart things and that Walgreens and that you send your labs out and that like you make your own little things, that I went ahead and I crossed out like my information on there, but I circled like the steps how I got to my lab results on my chart. I took screenshots and then I circled the part where it said that LabCorp did my own, like, my labs were sent out to LabCorp, and that it was a weird hour that they were sent back to the doctor at like 3:00 in the morning, and that it was on a Saturday, and to prove to these frickin' people that it does happen, and then how they were.
I mean, look I even got blood work done today, so if that doesn't tell you nothing, then
Exactly. And then to prove to that, because they go as far as calling Gabby, they called your doctor's office. They called your doctor's office.
what?
They called your doctor's office to see if they, because they looked up on your clinic up to see if they were doing telehealth anymore or not, because it said that they don't do telehealth. So they were trying to say that your my chart encounter was fake because
Who said that?
I think it was first Pink did it and then somebody else did. I forgot. I wrote it all down, and then I have screenshots of it. But then because they were saying, because you showed my chart screenshots from a telehealth visit, that they said it was fake because your clinic said on their like page that they weren't doing telehealth visits at that current time. But they don't understand that in some cases that doctors make exceptions and still do telehealth. And secondly, everything is documented on my chart.
Listen, I had a telehealth. I mean, they can call me a liar. I did.
Yeah.
Actually, twice. So.
Yep. And I mean, they do have to, like I said, they have to record everything on my chart. And I mean,
Well, they even say that I'm even documenting and writing it in my own my chart. So.
You can't do that. There's no way.
I know you can't. I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there is no way. I mean, you can't.
But they come with their own little ways, and they make it so real. They make it so gullible, and everyone believes it. And it's the internet. Unfortunately, it's disgusting. That's what it is.
Yeah. And then they all come at you and say so many different things all at the same time that like it's physically and it's like it's impossible to like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like to process all of what they're saying all at the same time, that yeah, you're going to mess up your words and then they're going to say you're lying because it's impossible to process everything that they say all at once. And then they're like, oh, she's lying because she said this. Well, for F's sakes, how am I supposed to process it all, a million people saying something at once? It's just, it's ridiculous.
I agree with you.
And I mean, I'm not even reading the comments that these people are saying in this because it's dumb. They're,
You know what's is that they're dissecting story thing about my pregnancy. Of like, there's the cup, and let's zoom out in the cup. And like, this is I'm like, you guys are so sick.
Oh, they're telling you to drop me, and then they're telling me to show the pink stuff and show. Oh, am I new to G? Oh my goodness, you guys are freaking hilarious. Oh, and you seem normal now. Well, of course I'm gonna lie like you're lying now to her, Kelleen. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get clout, dudes. I'm a small town girl. I'm not looking for followers. I got 5 kids, and I'm just here to support. Yeah, I'm reading them now, you idiots. Show my chart live. My chart is my chart is none of your guys' business, and her my chart's not your business either. I'm looking for attention, guys. I don't need attention. I get enough of it, but you can bring it on.
These people need help.
I was born. Oh my God, that's funny. I was born in the south of Detroit. Where do you find that? Ooh, this is awesome.
You see how they come up with so many different lies?
And I want some money. Oh my goodness. See, this is what I got you. I got you, girl. I got you.
It's a lot to take these on, these haters. It's a lot to process. I don't know how I do it.
Hey, you're a clout chaser. Pink never. Oh my God, Pink was showing her my charts. You guys.
Oh yeah, no, Pink needs to fucking sit her ass down.
This is the lady from the Jacobson effect email, huh? What the fuck?
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my God, Pink has me on defamation. Come get me.
Oh,
Come and get me.
yeah, these people.
Dudes, yeah, I did have a miscarriage. Go look. Oh my God. See, like I said, now they're going to be asking me for my chart. Show me the proof of your miscarriages.
No, I want to take another pregnancy test and show you guys and come out negative or positive.
I want to go get I should go get the apple juice and take mine and say I'm pregnant, even though I got my tubes tied and burnt off. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Nobody cares. I don't care if you don't care. The only person I care about here is Gabby. Yeah. I'm making things worse for you, apparently. I'm sorry. If I ever make anything worse for you, please tell me. If I need to back off, you can tell me. If you don't want my help, you can tell me. I will respect your boundaries. I will respect you. I will do everything.
No, they're just what they're doing is they're gonna come after me hard as core, and that's what it's just I have to be ready for it. I have to be.
Oh yeah.
So
If I lost my baby, I wouldn't be on TikTok snacking. I'm not going away. That's one thing you guys all gotta learn. How long have I been a supporter of G? Well, first I went down the rabbit hole about 8 months ago, and then she like disappeared off TikTok, and I'm sorry, my algorithm just kept showing her, so I decided to go with it. I got led to her. God works in mysterious ways.
They do.
Pick me vibes. Oh my God. I am not a hater.
They're just trying to get you to rage and try to just get you to scream. That's what they're
me? Oh, I don't. I'm like one of the most people hate me because I'm so not happy but positive. I laugh at people who are they're gonna have fun.
No, they are. They are. But at the end of the day, it's just internet trolls. And and here's the thing that I've realized that I'm here for my supporters, and I'm here for the people that actually believe me, that support me, that are that you know what I'm saying. The rest can go fuck themselves. I mean, that's just honest to God. I don't know. That's just how I
Oh,
feel.
yes. Somebody did just point out that I follow the hate pages. Well, of course I follow the hate pages because I'm following what they're doing, idiots. I've got to.
Hey,
How am I supposed to remember all those names?
I love you too.
But now I'm probably going to have to work harder
Right.
and make multiple accounts now that I just called myself out on this whole. I didn't think about that one. I'm not that smart, I guess.
It's okay. They just need to just leave. They just need to leave.
Yeah. And now they're all asking you, what about the ultrasound? What about the ultrasound? Were they not listening to you 5 minutes ago when you were explaining the ultrasound?
That's not. You guys, I don't understand. I don't understand. It's very confusing. Okay, I don't know much until I see my OBGYN, because this is all just new to me. Okay, I just found out that I had a threatened miscarriage. I had a positive blood HGC test, two at home urine tests, different days. I'm now bleeding, and now the urine test at the doctor's office is negative. Went to Publix, and then the ultrasound, there's no sac, and they said that it was because I was too early. I was out 4 weeks pregnant. So the doctor goes, you can still be pregnant because I ordered you the levels, and I don't know. The doctor said everything right now is a question mark because we do not know what's going on. This is very confusing, he said. I never really had this problem, but he goes, I can't really know for sure unless I get the blood work back because the blood work does not lie.
Mm-hmm.
And so it could be a urine test, because when I went to Publix right after the hospital, because one of my mom said, my mom friends said to go get another test. Like, that has to be wrong. And I went to go get a Publix test, and it said pregnant.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Because if that test was negative at the hospital, then that urine test should be negative too. So why?
Home pregnancy tests aren't supposed to be, they say every time, I mean, at least in my experience, when I would go to like even the free clinic, they said, would always tell me that the home pregnancy tests and the tests that they used were essentially the same things.
Unless it's a false negative. I don't know. There might be a sac. My uterus is introverted, so it's tilted. So the doctor also said that it could be very hard to detect a sac at 4 weeks when your uterus is tilted.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, there's more to the story than what you're just the baseline.
Yep.
These people do not have any medical or doctor degree, and they are just really acting stupid.
No, they are. And yeah, they're calling me out like, oh, why are you on the haters pages making comments? Well, I'm going to make comments to try to get information, like everybody does. Never said I hated you. No, I was trying to get information. Like, I didn't even know you were in the hospital until I got on one of their pages when they were streaming your live from yesterday. I missed you live yesterday. But, and then I was trying to explain to them what a threatened miscarriage was, but
Yeah, look.
nobody ever responded to me about any of my questions. So obviously they knew.
What is this, you guys? What is this? You think I did this? Discharge diagnosis. Threatened miscarriage. Hello?
I'm a liar. I guess so.
Can anybody see that? Or am I just dumb?
That's not the chief complaint, you idiot. It says discharge diagnosis.
Oh my God. You guys are idiots. Oh, that's your these idiots. These are okay. Maybe I should do another test for them on live. Maybe I should do that because then everyone can understand what the fuck's going on. I mean, I took another test. They're not going to believe me. This is just, I think it's a waste of space. It's just a waste of space. And look at pregnant. You can't tell me that this is, I'm just as confused as you are. Very confused. And I don't have the answers either until I get that blood work back that actually shows my levels. Not the positive, not the negative. I need the levels of the blood work that's going to tell me if the levels dropped, if the levels are because like then when I show you the levels, then everybody will understand. I have to wait until I get back the levels to see where they were, and then everyone can shut up. But you're going to have to give me time.
And the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter. She was pregnant.
I was.
She was pregnant. There's no, and I mean, how is it any of our how is it any of our business if she was pregnant or not? How is that any of our business?
Because they say, this is what they're going to say. They say that I'm hurting the community. That's what they're going to say. I'm hurting, I'm triggering people. I'm hurting, they're going to say, Gabby, this is your 6 miscarriages. It's not. And I think a lot of half of you guys knew I was pregnant and half of you guys believe this. And the other ones, what I think is going on here is they want to believe it, but they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be right, or whatever the case may be. And so they have to stick to their own narrative, because if they say, okay, no, she is right, they're gonna make themselves look like a fucking idiot. And then they're gonna lose all their credibility. So they have to stay in their own lane, in their own narrative, to make it believable in their own eyes, in their own heads. When in reality, this is where it's at. This is what's really happening, not in their fucking imaginary heads.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't sit here and force them to believe me. I just can't.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just don't understand. I mean, I understand where they feel the need, like whatever it was in the past is the past, but I mean, why are they so interested in coming at you now? Like, what is the big, why?
Because they thought that I was never pregnant to begin with. Even though I went on live, I did a pregnancy test on live. I showed 3 different tests. I've showed my chart. I've showed proof. It's there, clear as day. And so they just don't want to believe it. They want everyone to believe that I'm a liar.
Yeah.
They just want to, it's their own narrative, their own story. It doesn't matter if it's the truth or not. They don't give a shit about that. They want me to look bad, and that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. That is not fair to you at all.
Darlene's like, well, Gabby never got blood work. And I'm like, yes, I did. At Walgreens. Well, Walgreens doesn't do blood work. Yes, they do. And so it was just ongoing. And it looks like it's in the storm. But you know what? I mean, I'm better. I think I stopped crying. I think I had my moment of tears. I think you kind of got me back into a good space. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. I don't want people need to just let you live your life. Otherwise, how are you ever going to ever get into a healthy place to even be a healthy mom and be
healthy enough to have a healthy pregnancy.
Look, I have a hospital bracelet on, you guys. Like, it's... you guys.
They're just...
Listen, all I know is all the haters and everybody that's questioning what's going on right now. If you want more answers, you're going to have to wait until I get this blood test that has the levels. And I will show you what the levels are. But everyone's going to have to put a pause on every question in their fucking heads until I get this blood work. Until I get this blood work to show the levels, then you guys can start guessing and whatever. But until then, you're going to have to sit back and wait until I get these levels. And that is all that I can say right now. Because that's what I'm waiting on.
Okay, so say if you wouldn't give them the answers, what would happen then? Would that
I would have to show proof. I have to. I don't have to. I feel forced.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know if I do not, like, I'm so tempted to do another pregnancy on a video, making sure that they can see every single thing from the time, the cup. Like, I don't feel like I need to, but I feel like I'm forced to. Because it's unfortunate at this point. I'm going to. I did. I should have done. Listen, today, if I go pee again, I will do a test and I will make a video. I will also let you guys know where that levels are when I get the blood test. I promise you, I will. Because I want the answers just as much as you do. On live, okay, fine. I have to go pick up my son, so I can't be on live when he's here. So it's either gonna have to be at nighttime when he's sleeping, or tomorrow, or whenever. But I will do it on live if you want me to. Yes, I will do that. But you're gonna.
Do you know somebody named Kristen Ringester?
I could try and drink some water right now and see if I can pee. I mean, I have 30 minutes. I can try and drink some water and see if I can do it right now for you.
That's very sad that you feel obligated to do this for people. I'm so sorry.
No, I can do it. I have no problem doing it. I'm just as confused as everybody else is. I want answers too. So I have to see if I can pee. So you're gonna have to give me a break.
Run some water. That always works.
Water?
Oh, but wait.
Huh?
If you run some water, they might accuse you of turning on the water to cover up putting something in the cup.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I can try. Let's see. You want me just to stick it?
I'll let you.
I won't do a cup this time. See if I can pee again. I cannot drink this. Okay, it's gonna stay right here. Okay, I'm not gonna drink it. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, so it's one of this test. I just did a digital.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go see if I can pee on this stick. I'm gonna turn on some water. gotta drink water. Hold on. Let me see if I can drink water. Hold on. I have a few minutes. Box, 2 minutes.
It's been so long since I've taken a pregnancy test. I'm surprised they haven't like made them so that you can like wait just a minute.
I know, right? I should have done the one that I got the digital one. I'm so pissed.
Oh, for the record of my inbox blowing up and me having 5 kids, they're all at fucking school, you
Are you
idiots.
still bleeding?
Hey, Gabby.
Mm.
What are you covering on the bottom of the paperwork? Does that have more results?
It has my address on that. Hold on. Here it does. Here I can try and do this. That's my wrong phone number. So there's this. See, it says follow up with your OBGYN in 2 to 3 days. Have a repeat beta AGC test, quantity test done by your doctor in 2 to 3 days. They have a threatened miscarriage right here. It says a threatened miscarriage is when a woman bleeds in her vagina during the first 20 weeks of pregnancy, but the pregnancy has not ended. U.S. pregnancy.
Did they do a vaginal ultrasound or on your stomach?
Traginal. And then what happened was when they did the traginal, this is what it looked like. And this is me in the hospital. This was my urine test, completely normal, no blood at all. And then I got home and I wiped and there were some clots and it was, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm confused just as much as everybody else is. I want answers too.
Because usually if they do an ultrasound, their summary will be on that paper. So I didn't know if maybe it's on there.
Did you see it on there?
I'm blind as a bat and it was super far away.
So what are you trying to look for?
Well, usually if they do an ultrasound and they print out like after visit summary, it'll have like the summary of the ultrasound and what they saw.
Oh, here. That's what they saw. So they told me that they're not going to see anything, and I said, okay, well, what if I did have a miscarriage? Can you see anything on the ultrasound? And they said, when you're that early, you're not going to be able to.
I mean, I'm not.
So I said, so that's when he said, I got to call your OBGYN to confirm that you did have an actual positive test. So they did, and they talked. And then they said, okay, and that's when he called it a threatened miscarriage. Again, I have to wait until they send out my levels. I'm not going to know anything until the doctor said those levels are going to be the one that's going to have the answers. Not the ultrasound, not the positive or negative, not the urine test. It has to be the levels, the quantitative.
And on your paperwork, the HCG says negative or it says 0?
Yeah, negative. It's a positive and negative. There was no levels. That's why I have to wait until the doctor gave me a number that I have to call to get the blood work done today. There would be a sac. That's what I thought, but there's not. They said that sometimes way too early.
So you did the blood work or you have to go get the blood work?
I did parts of the blood work, but some of them had to be sent out. So I get it
I can show you. They said I should get it today. When I leave a little bit, I'm gonna have to call this number and get it because it's not connected in my chart. It was a urgent care and ER visit. It wasn't like
It's not connected to your health centers.
No, so I have to call a different number to access their my chart or something. I'm not lying. I got to take this fucking test.
I mean, I don't know that the test is going to prove much at this point. I think you need to go get your HCG levels tested with the actual number. Because even if you did have a miscarriage, you can still have HCG in you, so it's going to give a positive.
That's what I'm saying, Emmy, because after I got off with the doctor's office, one of my mom friends who's a nurse and said, Gabby, go to Publix and go pick up a test. And I said, okay, fine. So I went to go Publix. I have a receipt. Here, I'll go get a receipt. I'll show you that I went to Publix and I got a receipt on the same day to get a test. I know I did. I can even show you that. I'm not a liar.
I mean, I'm not calling you a liar. I just had questions.
I know. A lot of people have questions, and so do I. That's not it either. Hold on.
Also, just out of curiosity, would you ever show your My Chart on your other devices and scroll through on live?
I got it. Look, this is the, hold on. Okay, look. It does mean something. Because it shows you that I did a clear blue test and it says, where's the date on here? Where's the date? I'm right here.
I think what they're saying is it's not going to prove anything until you get your HCG number.
Well, then then everyone's got to wait and don't question nothing until I get those levels back, and then I'll show you.
I would just start with your blood work and then just be 100% transparent. Show your My Chart, scroll through with your other device, and go from there.
Well, I'm going to have to call the doctor.
There's literally 1,400 people in here with the same kind of questions. So, shove it where the sun don't shine.
Does everybody feel better if I showed you the levels?
I think that's the only way that you're going to get any kind of proving, but I think it has to be transparent with your My Chart or whatever live and not just a screenshot.
I'm going to have to go live and show it to you. Okay, that's fine.
But what I mean is, like, it can't just be a screenshot of what you have. It has to be on another device where it's like the actual website. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I could do that tonight if I get the blood work back, and I can go on Aaron's phone, and then I can show it on this one.
I mean, that's what I would do if you're really trying to prove it to people.
I am.
Okay.
I have to at this point. I have to show proof, you guys. They're going to rip me to pieces if I don't show anything.
Nobody ever has to prove anything, but she has a million people coming after her, and I'm just saying that's the way to prove it is be transparent and show the actual live My Chart roll you're scrolling through.
I will. Let me get off here. Let me go call this doctor and let me see if I can get the blood work done right now.
Will you put Pitter Patter in the box? She's been having a really hard time down there.
Yeah.
I actually have 3 kids, Jalen, but thank you. I'm going to get down now. Bye.
Okay. Gabby, I've been trying to jump up here to tell you. Now listen to me. My youngest son, they told me that I was miscarrying him in the beginning. I had him in my stomach for 7 months that they could not find him. He was behind the uterus, which is a very rare thing. He's 12 years old today. So what everybody's telling you in these fucking comments, there are miracles, there are things that happen. Don't let everybody in these comments judge what is going on.
Yes, but what about the bleeding? Why is it bleeding?
Honey, I bled every single month. Every single month. And my son is 12 years old. That's what I told you the last time. Now, if your HCG levels are low and you go and get this blood work done, but there is high levels, then you may still be pregnant. Now, it says threatening pregnancy on that paperwork. It does not say miscarriage. It says threatening miscarriage. 70% of threatening miscarriages do not go through. What you need to do is not fucking stress and allow these people to make you continue to bleed.
I just
Drink
want
your
the
water.
baby.
I know you do.
I don't
And
want to lose it.
I know you do, but that it's on God's time. And this right here, stressing you the fuck out, is what's making you bleed. So take a step back, focus on fucking Cam, focus on this baby, and if it is a miscarriage, then you try again. But allowing these people to get in your head the way they are right now, you can't do that to yourself. You can't go down this fucking road again. If you feel you need to prove them wrong with the blood tests, then go do that.
So you think it's a possibility that I could be pregnant?
I 100,000% believe it's a possibility. My mama is sitting right here. They told me for 6 months they couldn't find my child. He is 12 years old.
Oh, wow, congratulations. That's awesome. I mean, I know there's miracles. This just doesn't make any sense. But I guess all we have to do is we have to wait.
And like I said, if you are miscarriaging, then that's what's happening. But you stressing the fuck out like this with everybody in the comments and all this other bullshit, all it's doing is making it worse.
I know. You're probably right.
So get off of here, call them,
Okay.
go get the blood result. If you need to prove them wrong, fucking prove them wrong.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, the only body that needs to be concerned about it is you, Aaron, and God above.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay?
Okay.
Keep your head up.
Okay. I will. Okay. All right. She's right. So I'm gonna get off. I think she's right. I think maybe I just need to take some time. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Before I get off, here's the game plan. Okay. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go call that number. I'm going to get the test results. I'm going to get the levels of my blood work. Okay. I'm going to see, and when I get those by tonight, when everybody is calm and sleeping, I will have 2 devices and I will show it to you on live. If you want me to, I don't have to pee right now. I can wait and try, but I can promise you I will show you the test results. So I'm gonna get off here. Just wait until I show you the levels. Okay? Just wait until I show you the levels. And then we can go there. Okay? Okay.